What's going on, you guys? So in today's video, I'm going over why I decided to start a YouTube channel in 2019, even though I hate public speaking and I hate talking to cameras. Now, I'm not exaggerating here. Like, I actually get nervous every time a camera or video camera mostly is pointed in my direction because I just don't know how you're supposed to act. Like, I've done modeling, so I'm okay with taking photos, but when it comes to actually talking, that's something that scares the shit out of me. Like, even for this video right now, or all the other videos that I post on my channel, like before I film, I have to pep talk myself and get myself in the right mindset in order to be able to, actually face a camera like I'm doing right now and talk to it. So I'm sure a lot of you guys out there, if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel or something similar to this, I'm sure there are lots of you guys out there that actually do hate talking to cameras, just kind of like myself. But if you do want to start a YouTube channel, it's something that you really have to get comfortable with. And I do believe that there are tons of benefits to, practicing talking in front of a camera. It's going to help your public speaking. It's going to help you being able to interact with strangers, being able to make a good impression on other people. So yeah, going back to my game plan for this YouTube channel, this channel is mostly just to help other people envision ways that they can go about life a little bit differently. So as we're growing up in today's society, we're kind of accustomed to these like set rules that have been like imparted on us through our schooling and traditional methods from our parents or whatever. Basically, there is a train of thought that is normal for people, and there's also a train of thought that's a little bit different. What I'm trying to do with this channel is find a way to spread the message that people can live in a kind of non-traditional way. You don't have to stick with a 9-to-5 job, with a career, just like we're taught we're supposed to do. Yeah, especially in Asian culture, they are really trained to think in a certain type of way, like become a doctor, become a lawyer, have a very stable 9-to-5 job that pays well, and that's how you succeed in their eyes. But in my eyes, the best way you can succeed is by living a life that is best suited for yourself. So yeah, some people are gonna be the most happy, most comfortable with a stable career job, and that's awesome. Like, sometimes I wish that was me. But then there's another group of people that have this sort of desire to do things a little bit differently, and that's kind of where I fall into this whole thing. These are the people that might need a little bit more direction in life, because we're not really taught how we should go about life like this. So I was like, I really want to be able to speak out to these types of people, to be able to influence them the best way that I can, and just tell them that, hey, you're on the right path, you're doing the right things in order to get to where you want to be in life. There's also a huge lack of education when it comes to finances, personal finance, and also investing. I honestly think that every 18-year-old, or maybe even younger, starting at like 15 or 16, should have a crash course in personal finance, how to invest, how to make money, and how to grow your wealth long term. Right now in school, they're only learning things that you can be tested on, that are more test-based instead of real-life based. So I really think that personal finance education is undervalued in today's school system. Like, why are we placing so much emphasis on learning things like biology, math, history, when there are tons of other things that they should be focusing on just as well? Like, I'm not saying those things aren't important. I do think the schools do need to teach that kind of stuff because it makes you a more well-rounded person, but they are leaving out some of the most critical information that people need to be able to succeed financially. So yeah, going back to this YouTube channel and why I decided to start it, yes, I wanted to educate people. It's also a really great way for me to learn information. So normally when I learn things online or by reading or whatever it is, I tend to forget it if I don't really use it. So by making YouTube videos, the process is like this. I have to research an idea, a topic, and get really comfortable with the material. After that, I need to write sort of like an outline of what I want to talk about. Once I have that outline, I can start to film it, and then I need to edit all those clips into one cohesive video. It is tedious, but this entire time, this entire process, that information is being put into my brain, is being reinforced, so it kind of sticks there a lot better than if I were to just read an article and forget about it. One thing I realized is that most people are way too self-conscious. And by most people, I mean people just like me. I have this thing where I think everyone's like looking at me or judging me for everything I do, which is completely not correct. Like, no one actually gives a shit about what you're doing. There are tons of people out there doing things that are so weird and people don't even bat an eye at them. I see people every day out there doing things where I'm like, man, if I was doing that, I'd feel super embarrassed. But then I look at them and they like actually don't even seem to care, which is really respectable for the most part. I mean, like, if you're taking it too far, then that's not good. But to a certain point, if you're able to kind of forget what other people are thinking about you, because they're not even judging you at all, and then you can just kind of continue doing what you want to do without being scared about what other people are thinking about you. That really is a hump that I need to get over, and I do think that's a hump that many other people relate to as well. So starting YouTube was a way for me to kind of expand beyond Instagram into making actual full-length videos, which have the possibility to make a lot more impact on people, I believe. So yeah, that's kind of why I started this YouTube channel. Now, it's a great way to share knowledge, share things that I've learned throughout the years in terms of investing in personal finance and also building businesses. It's not something that most people are accustomed to learning in school. So YouTube is a great way to reach out to people that do things a little bit differently, that have something to share with others. And it's just a good way to put myself out there. It's definitely something I do need to do in order to grow as an individual. So yeah, hopefully we can grow together. If you're facing something like this too, where you're just scared about talking to a camera and putting yourself out there on the internet, I know how you feel. But yeah, reach out to me, stay in touch, and we can, get through this together. All right, thanks for sticking with me for this entire video. Yeah, I kind of just spelled out my thoughts on my insecurities and sort of why that played into me starting this YouTube channel. So yeah, if you like this video, please hit that like button. It would mean a lot to me. Every like helps my channel out a ton. And then if you want to stay up to date with my videos about entrepreneurship, about investing, personal finance, all that stuff, please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys next time.